Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be looking at how I sharpen my axe. Here you can see that I found a couple of nicks in it, so I'm going to clamp it into my clamp, and then I'm going to take a file and just gently file along the cutting edge to try and take out some of the chips and dinks that have inevitably got into the blade. As you can see, I'm not putting a lot of pressure in it. I'm just rubbing slowly along the edge. Obviously, if your chips or your dinks are a lot bigger, then this might take you a bit more time. I had quite a big chip here on this side, so as you can see, I'm just giving it a bit more of a file than I did the other side. So once I've got the chips out and I'm happy with that I've got a nice smooth surface, I get my 400 grit whetstone. I make it, it's been soaking, but I make it a bit extra wet anyway. And then find the angle of the bevel. I find the angle of the bevel and I get to sharpening. So this is really just to take off any real rough edges that are left by the file. You don't need to, if you keep it in good nick, you don't need to do 400 grit every time. But obviously where I just used the file because I had some dinks, I went straight in for the 400 grit. So again, I'm just making sure that the cutting edges is nice and even. Any last remnants of those chips or dinks are gone. Just with a few passes on the whetstone. So I'll just go backwards and forwards just to make sure that my cutting edge is level the whole way. Made it a little bit wet again on the whetstone. You don't want it to dry out if you can help it. I'm just making sure that everything is good. Okay, so I'm almost done on the 400 grit. Just making sure that everything is level and there's no remnants of any chips or anything like that left. Now I bring out the 1200, which is what, if there were no chips in the blade, the 1200 is what I would normally use. That's just a nice finishing stone to make it nice and sharp. And again, I just do the same thing. Find the angle and just go backwards and forwards from left to right, just giving it a nice honing on the whetstone. Normally I do have a puck that I use. I have a little whetstone puck, but obviously where the blade was damaged, I wanted to make sure that it was a nice proper sharpen. Otherwise I'd have just touched it up with the whetstone puck that I have and maybe giving it a strop. So that's done. On the 1200 whetstone, I just check for any tiny little burrs that I may missed with my eyes, and I bring the strop out now and I just give it a nice little strop. It's got a polishing compound on it, so it'll make it nice and shiny, just adds a little bit of extra sharpness. And then I'll also do it on the back to just make sure I can get a nice little polished edge. If you guys found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. That would be great for me and great for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Don't forget, like the video, comment if you want, that would be really, really helpful, and subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll enjoy my past content and my new content. Thank you very much.